Fighter, and Device is able to get past him or take him out of this round. This could be a massive start to the round because Shuey now has to call for his teammate to come back up connector, which keeps Frozen's attention on Device, and Device finally will go down, but it's the B play from Astralis starting to come in now.
Yeah, they know exactly what's coming. MOUZ well aware. Dooley's behind the bomb site in the water. They turn the corner, Buzz goes down, clothesline, and Xerxion's still got plenty of ammunition inside those Doolies, and this is all shut down. The responsibility to make sure they don't get picked off early and try and slowly constrict onto this bomb site.
Timing.
Ah, nice Shuey. He found that, he hunted it down. A good trade for the SMG.
Yeah, great work from Shuey, but a fantastic trade from Device coming in, playing off the back of Blame F. And now the play forward from MOUZ, proactive into Buzz. This is his first test of the semi-final, and he holds up Xerxion, second kill locked in, and Buzz does his job so effectively.
Yeah, really, really well done. Prepared for that entirely, and the aggression does not catch him out. So Torji's in a bit of a recovery mission, going to stack up towards the A bomb site with Frozen, hope to get a pick at range. If this goes south, saving the op is the goal. But they can't stay back on their heels. MOUZ have to be aggressive to try and bring this round back. If they want to contest for this round, they need to be able to find some frags because Buzz is starting to hunt towards the B bomb site. But with the time on the clock, Astralis might not have the chance to reconsider.
Not a lot of utility available. Buzz is the only player with a smoke right now, and that's a free kill. Stairs is walking long open. Frozen's still in the bathrooms. This round can still go wrong for Astralis. Device is running with a bomb, and that's going to be Frozen's kill locked in. Now Borb has to pick it up, but from a 4v2 to an even number situation, there is no time for this round anymore. And Frozen's won it by dropping the bomb. Frozen's going out. They just eliminate everyone from Astralis, despite Astralis having every advantage. With the average age being so low, and oh, a little too risky there for Torji. Commits too far forward, gets caught by the flash, and that's the AWP out early.
Yeah, he's playing a dangerous game. He saw those jumps. He wanted that peak, wanted that fight, but didn't like the result of it at the end. Shuey's going to stay here. Gathering a lot of information. Molotov out toward his position. He swings and not able to handle the close angle.
Yeah, great utility from Astralis, really winning them these first two fights.
Good patience, really good patience on this aggression, and now they get to work the map.
Yeah, with a 5v3, you're starting to feel very good about a first round win here for Astralis.
MOUZ is going to sink back, and they're going to gamble towards the A bomb site, so this is going to end up being a clean win for Astralis as they just march in towards B. MOUZ has nobody home as they just shift to the other side of the map, and they'll let Astralis have it for nothing.
There's no money for Astralis, no hunt. And it's going to be the safe call for this entirety of the post plant.
And Jimmy's got to be careful not to lose this M4. The save call's already been made, so almost no reason to even risk it being this close. You can see those bullets just whizzing through the smoke, so...
You can just imagine. Come on, Jimmy, let's go. Let's tuck up out of here.
Get on your hustle, baby.
Yeah, really strong start here. There's Torch's AWP. They're going to be looking for that right at the end. They want to grab that weapon. Carry that over to the next round, and Astralis will have their first, and one off the back of maybe an over-aggressive extension from Torji, getting caught by the flashbang as well.
Yeah, he saw that jump twice, I believe, so he knew someone was there. I guess he was just calling his bluff to a certain extent. I'm curious.
Torji and Frozen set up together. AWP posted. Frozen hiding behind the divider. This is going to be a rough position for Astralis with only 30 seconds left. Frozen has the chance to break them apart. First kill locked in from Frozen. Freezes them out for just a moment, and then Torji frags out and goes deeper into the bathrooms. He's got his teammate Shuey rotating up. 19 seconds left. Shuey's got the position. That's the ball down in limited time. Kills are coming in, but they have to get back to the bomb in time. And BlameF would have to sprint to the site. Yimfat is in a position to deny this all. If he gets around, if he gets this kill, that's the round. Young Jimmy does it, and it's Stair running away.
Yeah, just that round took so long.
Absolutely no issue for the AWP.
Yeah, well, Jimmy's got a big test coming up next. Buzz is going to turn the corner with utility. Oh, that flashbang catches him, and he's not ready. The AWP is still there. They know it, and Buzz has that as well. But they didn't know about Xerxion the whole time. Oh! He somehow spins, but the bomb site is lost.
I don't know how he doesn't get that kill star, but his teammate Buzz is performing massively. Another round, another kill, and that's going to be Astralis taking a chance to level up at 2 here for themselves. And here's Device coming through. Xerxion's feet on the save away. It's not going to be allowed. Device punishes that. No getaway for him.
And this is a great round when you look at the money of MOUZ as well. Astralis has set this up and primed it. Frozen, does he want to go for that AWP? I think he's got to prioritize the AK-47 to a certain extent, especially now that Device has been spotted and Device picks up the AWP. So Frozen bails out, and MOUZ is going to have a really struggled, labored buy in this next round to try and prevent an economic collapse.
Well, it's great to see Buzz having this kind of performance on the stage, right? 7 and 5, had huge 3 kills coming into the off. Only 2 HP damage from that nade.
Yeah, a little bit late, a little bit too far. Stare ran past it despite getting tagged. Buzz gonna challenge again. Yeah, he's gonna do his best inside the smoke. Xerxin has no idea. Buzz does it again, but he's got low HP and a follow-up isn't there, but Jimmy is. Jimmy around the smoke, and BlameF can't handle it either.
Wow, that's so sick from YimFat. 3 kills off the side of the monster pillar. It looks so good for Astralis with that entry. Xerxin should have got that pick, but Buzz was able to pick it up, and then YimFat had to recover everything, and he does so. And this is going to be so frustrating for Astralis now. Shuey through the smoke. MOUZ playing with confidence, playing with freedom, realizing they're up so heavily here. This is Stare alone in a 1v4, and it's an unwinnable 1v4. This is the problem. This is what you were talking about earlier today. You know, this isn't just one star rifler. This isn't just a team with only a couple players that can frag. Everybody is capable of shutting a round down, and you see the amount of options that MOUZ have available to them. If Xerxin goes down without getting a pick, YimFat steps up with a triple.
I love the way they're just messing with him. They're just fighting, and they're not staying back. It's just like... Now, Torji missed the detail of Borup crossing over. Oh, there's a timing. Oh, there's a timing, and Torji tags him anyways.
He hit that shot. That is so sick.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of damage. It actually seemed a lot worse than it really is. Zoned down to 84 HP.
Just more impressive on the mechanical level rather than the impact it has in terms of the round. Oh, Borup's had a rough start as well. So I just there, and you know, you look at everyone on Astralis, no one fragging out at all. There's just been no kills at this point.
This is their map pick. That's a worrying sign.
Yeah, it's just a terrible start from the Danes. Round 11 is a slow one again. Borup getting through connector, realizes because of the damage he outputted on Torsi, it's unlikely that he stayed inside of the connector, and there may be a shot that is completely empty.
What's really hurting Astralis as well, and you want to just talk about, we can pile on a little bit more about how rough this T side has been. Outside of the 2 rounds that they've won, there's been no bomb plants. Like, other than that, it's pretty clean victories from MOUZ. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
No, not at all.
Won't be ready for BlameF. And Torji with the AWP is going to have to manage 2 angles, misses the shot. He doesn't have the HP for this.
Realizes he has Shuey though. He's going to just deploy that smoke, but he is going to die. And Shuey now is in a position where he must step up. The in-game leader. We haven't had to see him have a massive round on his own, but here he goes. Everybody from MOUZ having their moments. And YimFat with a 1v2. Now he is quick up connector. He's got into position really early into this round, and that bomb plant going down at the dice box. It's actually planted for YimFat here. He has a chance to turn this into 1v1s because of Borup's position. They think he's coming up the stairway. And there's the free kill from YimFat. It's now down to just Device. Yet to have impact. And YimFat's trying to figure out where he is. Where could Device have got off to? And Device peeks him with the AWP. Finally. Yeah, you're just going to go for a B execute here. Mac 10 on BlameF, but it's not leading the way. Blinded is Jimpad. He's going to back off. Molotovs and nades raining in. Well, YimFat is short. He's got plenty of help too. Plenty of options for MOUZ to get a couple of kills here. This is looking very difficult for Astralis. They've got to burst through. And once again, it's the battering ram of Buzz to get 1 kill for Astralis, but it's been stalled out. The Sting's out of the attack. And stinging faster and harder than anything else, it's YimFat with a double. Device looking to clutch again. The first locked in, nice position, but YimFat will close on 9. There's now and is under so much pressure, calling for his teammates. He needs some help. Flash goes in, commits to it, and he actually gets 1 out of the wild gunslinging.
Damn.
BlameF up through connector. The Jewel Beretta is doing some work here, and BlameF, is he going to get this one? Frozen will handle the pressure.
Yeah, but that was probably a little bit awkward for Frozen, that engagement, and unfortunately he goes down immediately as well, so no clean answer for Xerxin and Shuey left in this 2v3.
Yeah, where are MOUZ going to go with this one? Where are they going to go? You've got a smoke available for Shuey. Looks like the B play is on the cards here, and it is Xerxin going down through the connector, worried about some of the control that Astralis might have.
Yeah, he's actually worried someone's pushed all the way towards C-spawn as well. Yeah, they have time to make this. They've got a smoke as well. You imagine Shuey's going to put that up towards, actually, I don't know, maybe play it towards heaven, but also you might want to save it to just throw it inside the bomb site when you get there. 20 seconds now, and they got to make their move. Toxic barrels is where Buzz is sitting.
Oh, he's worried about 2 angles, though. 2 angles for Buzz to have to deal with. Pistol in hand. He needs this round for Astralis. Buzz gets 1. MP9s here. It doesn't look too pretty going up against AK-47s, but if they can win this kind of round with some of these bonus weapons, it would go a long way in building a good start on the CT side. And BlameF, he's already up the slide. And looking to slide down on Xerxin, but the AK-47, the superior weapon, and BlameF will go down. Good peek from Frozen. Oh, it's MOUZ with 2 openers right away.
Yeah, that's massive. Frozen has just been so hard to handle throughout this map. Another kill on top of the aggression from BlameF, and Astralis on the back foot already.
Unplayable right now. Frozen is literally unplayable. He's just going for every peak that he wants, and he's just winning a fight in almost every engagement he's been involved in. Even that round in the pistol where BlameF comes flying down connector, Frozen looks like he's in a position where he's going to get caught with his pants down, but he still gets the kill.
Chimley's juggling a Molotov. That's a dangerous game. Don't try it at home.
Yeah, do not. Actually, just don't play Molotovs at all at home. Never mind juggling.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Molotov in towards Toxic. Borup's going to have to swing out. He's got no smoke. His
no, the smoke didn't even work.
Didn't extinguish it the full way, and now it's just Stare. Good luck, buddy.
Well, he is going to be starting to the floor real soon because his peak's coming in. The stairway to heaven for him. Sure, he locks in the kill, and that'll be the round locked into. So 10 rounds for MOUZ off the back of the first gun round. 3 rounds away from taking map 1 of the semifinal and taking Astralis as map pick.
Yeah, and in reality, there's only one more round of contention here for Astralis. It's this next one where the money is going to be a little bit busted. They've got no losing bonus built up, so in the next round, they're only getting $1,400, but they're going to have to invest. If Device can keep this FAMAS, he can drop a weapon over. BlameF can buy himself. Stare, Buzz, and Borup might have to, one of them will get the dropped weapon, but they're going to have to descend to some weaker buys. So it'll be something pretty similar to what we saw in this round of a pair of SMGs, likely. And MOUZ up to double digits, 10-5. Oh, he's got to swing for it, but Jimmy wins that one as well. Astralis can't win a fight, and now they have the information without committing anyone, without anyone even having to die facing off against Stare, and he's desperately spamming while blind. Device is going to have to make a play at some point because his teammate is gone.
Oh, timing at least works out for Device here, but he doesn't even sink the kill. He doesn't get it.
It's not working out.
Oh, it's a really bad day at the office.
I feel like a lot of this round is kind of dictated by some of the utility that Astralis, well, obviously, but the buy that they go for. I mentioned they would have 2 SMGs. They actually went for 4 rifles, so that took away like some utility and extra smoke that they would have bought. And Buzz's SMG pushed in towards short. Once that smoke clears in the short tunnel, he's got nowhere to go. He's got nothing to do with an SMG. It's not the right range for the fight, so I don't think they've put their resources in the right places.
Yeah, and Frozen's just been probing through that tunnel. And he's so successful in doing it. Another couple added to the tally here for Frozen. He's having one hell of a game. 22 kills, 4 deaths. Device will hang on to this AK-47 inside the bank. Putting an investment in for a later round. And that's 11-5. At this point, Astralis love a buy round right here just to start competing, but they don't have it, which means they're likely to concede.
So Device gets to play a little bit more passively with the AWP, and BlameF can start hunting, can start wrapping around. It's exertion he would eventually find towards Divider and front bathrooms, but BlameF is still far from that.
They're going down to B. They're going down to B right now with that bomb on their back. Frozen has been an absolute animal at cracking open the sights, and the timing does not work for Device. Xerxon just keeping him occupied on that side, keeping his attention drawn towards the bathrooms player, and even BlameF's flank, unable to capitalize on the opportunity. So Xerxon's just keeping 2 players up there right now, and they've got to know the numbers now. They've got to feel like there's a shot to break down this B bomb site. And MOUZ looking to close out Astralis' map pick of Overpass in a 13-5 fashion. There's the kill that evens up the numbers. Yimfat taken out by Borup. 10 seconds left for MOUZ to get the bomb down, and this time Astralis will hold. Just been spotted jumping back there. I think he was just before that smoke plumed. But Device is confident, realizes he has to take matters into his own hands. They can't just sit back. They can't just let them run at him. And BlameF loses the fight inside. And Shui winning that duel to bring it back to even numbers again. And Shui can try and split with Xerxon from long. Stare fails to do anything, but Device, he's stepping up. The one shining light in this round for Astralis, as he often can be. But he has to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. Device is just forced to literally kill everyone. Good reinforcements from Borup. Up the stairs, finds 1. Frozen can't really hunt it down because Device should have this angle and has the kill. And Device is a rock in this round. When everyone falls around him, he stands tall.
And Xerxon left now 1v3, 45 seconds. The input from Device should be enough to collect this round, and Xerxon not making his pathway towards that bomb. I'll suggest the save call at this point, but Borup might not let that happen as he wraps around the side.
I mean, there's this route just means as soon as he makes contact, if he wants to go for the round, it's a mad dash to the A bomb site. It's you have to throw caution to the wind. But now, yeah, it's just about escaping. 20 seconds, can't land the
angle because of the shadow that you get if they overextend. If they start to walk towards you, you can get an early warning system. But Device feels uncomfortable hearing the utility. The pin's pulled, he drops back and plays Dice instead. Is this going to be a classic Device round? The first shot out from the back of the Dice. Rolls the Dice himself. Is he going to be able to pick this up? BlameF swings it to double kill, and Device is with him. Much better from that duo. Much stronger, and MOUZ can't break through.
That's the utility. That's the lack of utility, I should say, for MOUZ. They have the initial salvo, but they don't have the Molotov for dice boxes to force Device into a committed peak. They don't have the lineup of flashbangs streaming over constantly to allow them to progress up the stairs into the bomb site. And they have really no tools to crack open that site in any way. As long as Device played mistake-free Counter-Strike, they went on streaks. They've got 5 in a row. Still need 2 for overtime.
The Device AWP is switched up. It's decided to change his position. Instead of playing front bathrooms and taking that tax, perhaps anticipating Frozen to go back to his winning ways at short.
It's what we just kind of mentioned, like one more round where Frozen gets activated, and your response was Astralis has to know that's coming at some point, so Device is set up perfectly to negate him. Who better?
Look at all the resources committed to this. Look at all the resources committed to trying to deal with Frozen, and it's worked out with that boost. They catch Shuey moving forward, so Frozen at least knows there's 2 at short, so he decides to change up his position. He wants to go through Monster instead, sensing a gap here, sensing a weakness, because the amount of players they would have to commit to short instead. And Frozen applying pressure to the barrels, receives utility that will force him back out.
That's not the worst outcome, though. You forced a lot of counter nades out of Astralis. You forced the Molotov. You forced a follow-up flashbang as well.
Well, the commitment is certainly coming towards this B bomb site for MOUZ, and you've got everybody here. But Device isn't really in a big position to fall back from. He's very committed. Device is in the open. Device is gone, and Frozen rips open the site. This is that B pop we're waiting for. This is the Frozen round we've all been waiting for, and it's the one that breaks Astralis' back. A 3v2, and this map might be over. It's Borup and Blemaf to have to come back in and win this in a 2v3 retake. They gather up together, the final pieces of utility being thrown in, and Frozen, what a masterclass of a map in the semifinals. One of the best riflers on the planet this year, and he has just destroyed Astralis on their own map pick in the semifinals, 13-.
In a 5-on-4. Problem is they're crunching middle right now. 2 players are in con, Buzz and Stare. Stare's going to be the only one to push forward. Device gets the kill. That's off towards Catwalk, and oh god, this has actually gone really, really bad. That Molotov splits this attack. It's only Jimmy coming out of the B halls. He's got everything to do and nails the first.
Wow, he's on his own, everything against him, and he still frags out. Stare on the double kill though. Device comes in, and that will be the pistol for Astralis. Stare
these Glocks. Tapping away, first kill is Device's. And he's confident, he's composed, and he's
running out of pallets already, diving down into Buzz. The MP9 only good for 1 single kill, and Blemaf desperately tries to get back in time. It's 1 kill from the FAMAS, but that is not enough impact to make Astralis feel comfortable here. In fact, the stairs cleave. It's going to be Borup coming up the top of it. Only 1 kill from him, but that'll do. Assisted by Stare, but that's that late play from Exertion. Now they know exactly where he is, and it's a 1v1 up against Device. Now smoke out connector. Doesn't actually know where Device is. He hasn't been spotted in this round, Device. And the problem for Xerxin is he has to get to that bomb in Palace. Oh, it's actually worked out well. There's an angle for him. Xerxin, that was the chance. But now he's confirmed exactly where Device is. But that smoke might make things a little more difficult.
Yeah, Device wants to reposition. He got beat in that spot, right? That element of surprise that you were painting that Device would have wasn't there. Exertion being real tough to handle around the edge of the smoke. There's 42 seconds.
Oh, he's not going to read this. He's not looking at jungle. And now he's got it. He's lucky on the timing to get around the wall. And now goes for the fight. Looking to straight up duel with Device. And he's had enough. He drops down into default. Good piece of utility to keep Device at bay. And that is going to allow the bomb plant. And now where does Device go? You gotta imagine in the head of Xerxin, he's considering a connector play, but he also has to worry about jungle and CT. So Xerxin decides, I'm gonna take some control into his CT spawn, and Device will go and collect that kit at the top of the stairs. Smoke available and an HE grenade, and the utility being used up will confirm the position of Device. Xerxin now has put himself in pole position to win this 1v1 based on positioning itself. Xerxin goes out, there's the lineup, there's the kill on Device, and Xerxin wins the 1v2.
Yeah, what a corner, 1 extra, and now slips forward. He's got Shuhei. 1 for 1 for Buzz.
Yeah, that's a really good move from Buzz to get into the smoke and out of it in time to fight. Makes the most out of that situation. And actually that kill makes a big difference because now they're up 1 player.
Blemaf is extremely low. Another retake coming in. No kits for Astralis, but a nice find.
That looks rough for Torzi up on top of the stairs. He was searching for the kill to withdraw this back to even numbers. All he does, though, is offer up his life to extend the advantage to Astralis. And now Yimfat has to 1v2 this. Nice shot out window. Blemaf is down, and it's just Borup, and he's so low. We talk about this kid's age. It's so young, but He's so calm in these situations, but not this time. The defuse is coming in. Borb sticking it, and Yimfat still gets it done. There's the kill.
2 defenders at the bomb site, and Blame F nearby in jungle.
Oh, Yimfat goes up with the bomb. He's got the bomb on his back right now, and that's the first player they spot. Yimfat and Xur should have the 2 entries. Save Astralis. Just try and save at this point.
Not if you get one more. You can still stick around and go for some of the spam, some of the utility. You have one player very low. Yimfat can be cleaned up very, very quickly. And remember, an execute a set piece with all this utility means once it fades, MOUZ will not have a lot remaining to replenish it. So Astralis have denied them the plant on the initial attack, the initial execute, and now they have some advantages to play with.
Yeah, that initial Borb spam kill actually reopens the round entirely, and now a 3v2. It looks so damn good for MOUZ. They had the 2 entries, and then they didn't really pounce when the utility was up. So now they're in a rough spot. Now they're in a difficult position to try and recover, and Borb's head just hides down below. It's going to be Frozen left in a 1v3, and if he devastates them in another clutch, if MOUZ pick this up, that would be the end. But this is getting info. They're not playing mid, so he's got all the info off the back of that missed window smoke, and BlameF's like, okay, I'll go take top mid.
And no one from MOUZ realizes it's missed, because no one was there. So yeah, they're in middle at the moment. Borb's just going to have to delay as much as possible. Molotov comes out. That's going to hold most of them at bay. And Stare from Catwalk finds one.
Borb's done a good job at staying alive here, and now he's got Stare to help him, who's doing even better at getting frags. And now Borb's about to be wrapped around. Xur unable to get it done. And the iron hold coming in from Borb and Stare. Much better here from the 2 Danes. It's Frozen and Torzi trying to make it work together, but Stare is just fragging out, absolutely destroying them from short. If they want to win this round, MOUZ, it's off the back of Frozen. But BlameF has got up behind him.
Again, just look at this kind of defense that we're getting out of Astralis. Constantly harassing that window smoke, constantly having presence on Catwalk. I think this is part of the reason why we're not able to see Exertion get activated in this part of the map in any way.
Look at the map that Stare's having. Look at the map he's performing with right now. This is way better than anything we've seen on Overpass from Stare. 16 kills, 5 deaths.
It's a Frozen level performance.
Yeah, it is. This is what we call a Frozen right here. And Yimfat though draws it back, and now Frozen, just speak of that man, and here he is. Oh, he needed that. He would so often get that kill towards CT, but not this time around. Not in the round that matters. And Yimfat now in a 1v2, and we have seen 1v2s go MOUZ's way. Another one would be huge here for them, considering they're not winning gun rounds through the conventional methods.
This is such a strong position for BlameF though. Yeah, it shouldn't be any problem whatsoever.
And Buzz under a bit of pressure now, under scrutiny as they're coming through the ramp. A Shuey to clear him out. Molotov will assist. Now Device, he's in the right position at the right time to take down this attack. This executing is being executed on the chopping block by BlameF, who's now gone off the top of the stairway. A 3v3 taken back by that kill from Frozen. But remember, Device is still here. And while that AWP is present on the server, there's always a chance. Shot goes through the triple box. Nearly denies the bomb plant, but not to be. A lot of help done off the top of Torzi. And Borb's headshot will come through. Stare on that retake too. It's looking so rough here for MOUZ, and it will be that 9-3 half from Astralis. If they didn't lose those 1v2s, this would have been just one-sided as hell.
Yeah, what a...
Get his team into the right positions. Couple players now through the underpass. It's Torzi that gets caught first. Borb opens up. And Stare fighting middle, has got some help with him through the underpass too. MOUZ have not given a further opportunity, but as soon as they do, as soon as they peek, it's an instant double here from Astralis. It's now Xur under the wood, getting cleared out, and this round is done. We talked about a pistol. Well, here it is for Astralis, because there's nothing here for MOUZ.
Oh my lord, it all goes their way. That's filthy. Device even getting that P250 tap from the A ramp back towards Ticket. It all fell into place so easily. Jimmy can do nothing but try and just protect himself and stay alive. Not that that's going to do any benefit. 10-3. Astralis at double digits and have all the advantages. And if not those 1v2s,
could be done already.
How dominant would this have looked? Yeah, we could be sitting at 12-1 right now.
This is not the kind of performance we were expecting, but I'm glad that Astralis have shown up in this semi-final. I'm glad we're seeing the team that we've seen in the group stages where Stare was having a good...
Let's take some of these rounds, and window smoke misses for Astralis now, so Exertion is going to get some clean lines of sight. He loves that. Stare turns the corner and he's like, oh, that's not how it's supposed to look. That's not the fight I'm supposed to be taking.
That's so rough. A missed window smoke for both teams now, so something to that. We'll take note of that.
It's been a common theme that we've had. We noticed it a bunch during the group stage as well. Just a couple smokes aren't nearly as consistent or just a little bit off the mark. It's got to be hard to battle against the muscle memory of CSGO for years and years.
Sure, and I also wonder maybe like the jumping inconsistency maybe being updated throughout the tournament. Maybe you haven't updated your smoke lineup, and that could be a problem, but who knows. But certainly seeing missed smokes a lot more often these days. Minute 5 seconds left in this round. Torzy forced back. It would have been great for him to actually have that fight, but he's forced away by the fire and the flame, so he can't do much about it.
He does have a defensive smoke if he wants to deploy it. It's going to come a little bit late. They beat him. Oh, he gets his gun out in time, only for the one. 1-for-1 trade, and Jimmy, he's alone at the B-bomb site, tucked into the corner. Shui comes in to provide a little bit more distraction. blameF lurking, drops his weapon, and Device is left in a 1v2. He only knows where the A player is.
You would have to assume there's a B player somewhere lurking around the shadows. So Device is looking for the best pathway possible. And perhaps hopping through the window, he would be able to get in behind them. And with 30 seconds left, where does Device want to go with this one? And he's decided he'll go towards A.
Exertion's a psychopath, though, and he's reading it. He's a genius.
This is actually wild, but he was reading it. Now he's looking away. He's worried about different angles. It comes down to timing, whether or not he's got his rifle in the right spot, but Device might peek with his knife on out, and Exertion does not get the timing. It does not favor him, and now Device, well, he hungers for a 1v1. Are the odds in the favor of YimFat? He's coming back through short. He's a long way off. No kid on his back. Take note of that. No utility either, and Device has the perfect position for this. Device has the perfect chance to go to 12. And this man is so cool in the clutch. He has no issue dropping back and using his utility instead of standing for the fight. YimFat gets on it. A full 10-second defuse. Oh my God, is he going to hold it? No, he comes off eventually. And Device swings with that. That's out Borup taking a bit more of a risk here. Shui pushing with Exertion. This could be a chance.
Yeah, setting up this push perfectly. All the attention towards the other direction, and Shui's able to get a free one now, popping out into the smoke.
Shui staying inside of the smoke. blameF has to worry about this. His teammates creeping ever closer up short to that B-bomb site. And blameF is dealing with the smoke. Sounds being made. He looks away and he gets it. He comes back in time, and Buzz's kill inside of that B-bomb site is one huge step closer to this map going Astralis' way and forcing us into Vertigo.
Yeah, there's no kits on this retake. A little bit of utility, actually a decent amount of Exertion, but the positioning of Astralis is so strong. You've got control of Marca, you've got control of Bench, and Device is over in Shadow.
That nade, if it goes towards Buzz, that's got him. That's got the kill. Now 3 versus 2. Device is going to play out from short side. Stair coming in to help him now. Need more resources inside of this. Device cleaves off the head of Torzy with no issue. Now a second chance on Frozen. Not to be. So the man that has been a beast throughout this map is the player to try and close it with the clutch. From in behind the bench, it's an easy kill insertion, but it's no time. There's no way. And Frozen cannot do it. Astralis come to play. The chance to come back into this, and Borup, he's going to have so many players coming in towards his position, decides to get the info and drop back.
Yeah, you have to push towards top stairs, though, if you're those two defenders. As the shift comes in, you can see Buzz changing his position. Borup just tucking into a corner. He needs to have a good game. He's been most quiet of the 3, and he's taken down immediately. So is Buzz. What a pinch.
Yeah, big entries there from MOUZ. Got to feel pretty good about that. And Astralis nowhere near the action with the last 3 players. Device there and blameF had set up a play really to designed to try and stop that A play. You know, it looked really potent if an A play was coming that way, but they go to the other side of the map, and that's a nightmare.
And because it was a stack up over the wall, right, you don't actually get information that anyone's at the bottom of A ramp. So if someone's peeking down, you can see that nobody's home, and that boost isn't going to net you anything, so you can shift players off a little bit earlier. But MOUZ, from the point where they're spotted to the point where they actually pull the trigger and hit the bomb site and get those entries, is not a lot of time. Not enough time for Astralis. Device a little bit shaky. Not a great start to the map for him. And Exertion's loving life.
Oh, he's just bouncing around, just hopping his way. I thought that waterfall smoke had been gotten rid of. But here we are. Now MOUZ making their way through it as they phase right through. Haven't seen anybody just yet from Astralis. They're playing much more defensive. They don't have anybody at the sandbags, and Device is bringing this all back from middle over towards the elevator. Tries to chime in with a shot, but it doesn't go his way. And now Stair's rifle gets shredded right through, but there's another player in the same position. This time it's blameF, and Device combines with him. A 3v3 set off the back of those 2 kills.
Yeah, but at least blameF keeps him in the open for Device to go for some repeats.
That's the bomb.
Shui realized it a little bit late. He had to fall back, but the kills go the way of MOUZ. Somehow Borup's still alive. Torzy can't connect with it, but his Jimpat to get the 2 impactful kills, and Buzz now left in a 1v3. They line up, and he almost had it. Low HP, Torji's backed off.
Oh, Buzz going back into it, taps onto that defuse, trying to draw the short player out again. There was a chance with that lineup to send himself to a ridiculous round, but that nade, if it went a little deeper, perhaps it removes Torji, but it won't. He taps again, trying to draw that spam, and he's taking damage through it. As the time ticks on, the chances of winning this round shrink for Buzz, but he's so damn close on the transfer over, and he's so unlucky not to get this one. He'll pick up the AWP, and that bomb blast, it is huge. He's going to try and jump off the map, but it won't even matter. In middle. And often these double stacks, one higher, one lower, can be so impactful at getting an instant kill. And that's exactly what happens. And good luck trading that one, Frozen. Because one of the players didn't fall out of the setup, you really can't go for the trade. You've got to just respect it.
Looks like he wanted to blow open that smoke and try and catch him falling back, but they already beaten the angle. So now boosted up is Borup. And if you're MOUZ, you're like, oh, well, we don't have access to middle. Middle is no longer a place that we can probe. We're going to readjust. Frozen playing inside the ladder room. Exertion a little bit up towards scaffolding.
It's going to come down to this fight then. Device at short. If they aren't around the corner, he's got a position where he can pick off one and then drop back to safety. He was earlier playing a position where he couldn't fall back from, but this one a lot better if he wants multiple kills.
He has no smoke or Molotov to slow it down as well if he does miss, so it could get a little bit spicy. Molotov as well if it bounces off, but at the moment, MOUZ is happy to be quiet. Now the nades come out towards sandbags. That first piece of map control towards the A bomb site gives away the game.
Device hears that utility come in, realizes he has to get out of there, he has to run away, and that now calls into action Stare instead. His M4A4 at the edge of the smoke. Can he get the angle? He'll dink Torsi, but not take enough damage. And it is Yimfat on the double kill inside of the side. Torsi rings out too. And MOUZ just like that, from silence to 3 kills erupting. They've drawn back to disadvantageous position to force themselves forward. That'll be 5. Astralis can't compete in this retake, and they've got to save for a rainy day.
Yeah, that's an absolute disaster. Astralis just so committed to defending that bomb site despite the utility being up that they're pushed forward in awkward positions. And give it up to a little bit of luck of who's going to see who first around the edge of the smoke, and it's Jimpat who wins that all day long.
He's 10-0, Jason.
Yeah.
He hasn't died yet.
He's the immortal.
He is just fragging out right now. In the deciding game of a semi-final, it's Yimfat making the difference. He's like, everybody's in this awkward fight around the smokes. Yimfat round to do it. He's with Blame F, so it's the double rifle setup inside of this A bomb site, and it's not just those 2 players anymore. In fact, 4 players from Astralis coming over towards this A side of the map, and Borup gets absolutely destroyed from the peak around the corner from Xerxin.
And he'll be frustrated. I think him and Stare are organizing some kind of a defense, shuffling nades, and he kind of gets caught in transition because of the time it took. And Astralis, again, awkward positions for this defense.
Look at Device, he's going into the fight, and Xerxin turns, he hears the steps, he goes back for the kill, and now Blame F trying to step up. It's just 1 Molotov kill, and everything else is falling apart for Astralis. It's down to Blame F and Buzz, and Blame F needs to step up to a level we have not seen from him yet in this semi-final, and it isn't going to happen. So now Buzz. And they don't really need to go to this A site anymore. 30 seconds. If you can get that bomb out of there, that B bomb site is clear. And they know that because Yimfat's made that play. He's taken that space. And there they go, running away from Buzz.
This A defense seems so uncomfortable for Astralis. Like, no matter how many bodies are there, actually, sometimes it almost feels like the more people are there, the more disorganized it is. Like, they don't have a game plan. They don't have a setup. At least not one that's coming out seamlessly. They're just getting caught out of position in individual fights that MOUZ are going to love to take. And Buzz can't even think about going for this, even if he wants to. 6-0 for MOUZ.
This A bomb site have not figured it out, despite having so many different looks, right? Device has even had the AWP over here at times. They've had 3 players. They had the early rotation of 4 players to that A bomb site in that last round, and it's still not enough.
Yeah, it just seemed awkward again, like shuffling in position inside the A bomb site. So Borup gets taken down during the confusion.
Device goes solo at short.
Yeah, it ends up like they're still trying to hold on to A ramp while Device goes solo short and just goes for a peek. And it's weird too. That's one of those bomb sites where
at this point for Astralis, there's no sign of the comeback. that we've seen even on overpass.
Well, here you go. This is Device. Oh, I was going to say he's going to try and flex. And he just,
I've never seen an AWPer get destroyed that hard and flung off the map that quick. Like the body's just flying.
Lord
and
almighty.
Xerxion's got another one.
The timings with his fast pace to scaffolding, Device going down, it was never spotted. Blame F gets caught off next. And this is Astralis now already really in panic mode and just saying we need to get overly aggressive to try and create something for our team.
Oh, Buzz, he's taken out.
And look at Jimmy. He gets that kill and just backs away. Backs away from any impending danger after the fact. Map completely in control of MOUZ. They even spot one more towards the A bomb site. Didn't spot the second, but with the knowledge of one, you're just like, okay, well, 3-on-1, 4-on-1 at the B bomb site, let's go.
It's really cool how MOUZ's T-sides work. If you look back at Overpass, the player the game plan was set up around was Frozen in that map, right? He was really impactful around shore, getting a lot of kills. You would say usually on Mirage, as you mentioned, Xerxion would be that player into his window. And it seems like it's similar again on this map in particular. Xerxion seems to be the player they just allow to make the plays. And if he's having a good game, if he is getting those kills from his aggressive maneuvers around scaffolding and getting up into shore, the T side just looks so cool, but it is kind of sick that MOUZ have a lot of options, a lot of player makers they can go to.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if you just look at how deep this roster goes, you have Xerxion and Torji, strong players working A ramp, and especially Xerxion with his aggression. He's just one of those players who's been able to trademark some of those aggressive plays to be able to get some space on ramp and scaffolding. We've seen it a number of times in this half. Over towards the B bomb site, you've got Yimfat there, who's just solid in that position. Not a liability whatsoever, knows when to take his moment.
Side of the smoke in the middle of the ramp. Not seeing anybody, but this guy has just been so good at taking openings. He's going to have to duel against Device at sandbags. It's not the usual position to find the AWP in it. He's seen the tip of the barrel. Here comes the peek at top ramp. Device will gather the information and strike on Xerxion. So Astralis, for the first time in a very long time, have won the duel on ramp against Xerxion, and Device is looking for a bit more.
Gonna keep up the aggression. Now he's got the angle deep. Smoke to be blown open.
Oh, didn't.
A little bit past.
And Yimfat's got that trade back on B, so Xerxion doesn't get it done. On the A side of the map, Yimfat, the Immortal, continues. 14-0. This man is just playing on another level at the moment. He's inside of the site. Yimfat stands on default. Utility flying over the top. And this Wonder Kid keeps going.
We just touched on this. The danger of all this talent on MOUZ and the way every single part of this map has a strong player attacking it. And Yimfat having a game. You finally stop Xerxion at A, and Jimmy wrecks you at B.
Jimmy,
to the tune of not even being able to think about a retake.
Yeah, it's just so wild. Jimmy the Immortal, 14-0. Astralis might be getting beat, 13-0.
How does he get that second kill? First one is like, you can understand it. It's that heads-up duel, and sometimes that's going to go against you as the B defender, but he never knew where that second player was. That was pure reaction in the moment.
So many options.
And MOUZ know they can just sit patiently because Astralis is feeling so much pressure and so much desperation in this game. Just continues to fall against them in every sense.
And that is Device gone. Out of this round. I'll have to sit on and watch the remaining 4 screens as MOUZ possibly take 10 rounds in a row. Xerxion begins his play through the smoke again, this time emboldened by the fact he has so many members of his squad behind him. And Shui that's got that pick. Traded by Borup. Yimfat fighting forward, and the trade through again. Astralis are losing numbers at even the mid-lark. Frozen with the headshot. Nowhere they can go. Nothing that Astralis can do.
Frozen waited 10 rounds to make that play. They have not been aggressive in middle. They just the once against the stack that they gave up, but they have not walked out middle a single time until then.
Well, BlameF actually has a shot at this.
No.
Right? No?
Nope.
No, we're not giving him a chance? No,
Nope.
No kit.
No kit, and he's so
There's one down on the
he
ramp.
can pick one up, but he's just so far away from everything, and the bomb site's already secured. 10-0 for MOUZ, 15-0 for Yimfat.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, even because in these positions, if he was a little closer to the bomb site, he had a kit earlier. You would want to see him at least go for it.
He probably would. Yeah, if he felt like he had any real chance of making that happen, if he's close to the site, if he knows where one or two of the players are, if he's in a position, but it's just there's nothing for BlameF to do. Pick up the op after the bomb explosion, and that's about the only positive for an AK.
There we go.
I mean,
Positive headlines. That would be the one people would remember. Flash over the top of the stairs. It's a peek onto Shuei. That has gone the way of Astralis. And I actually feel worried about MOUZ's Zenran here. Yimfat at the bottom of the stairway.
let him live.
Yimfat has been incredible, yet to die. But that 1v2 is not coming his way. They're going to drop on back.
That's only the third opening kill in this map for Astralis. The previous two were converted by MOUZ in 4v5s.
Now comes Xerxion's play up the top of the ramp. A lot of utility being deployed to try and stop him from getting any ground, but the AWP has already got through short. It's already through the scaffolding and around the corner, and Stair is going to have to play for multiple kills here. He needs to step up for a multi-kill, and he's yet to get a single one on this entire map, but finally that will be broken. Stair gets a kill, but it's only the one, and Yimfat continues to frag out. Throws his shot off the headshot. Device can do nothing. And Yimfat, he's tasked with planting the bomb again. He'll run into default. He'll lock those digits in, sustaining damage from utility. But Yimfat's under a little bit of pressure now and needs to get off that default plant spot.
And he still hasn't died yet. He still hasn't died. Here's the swing. He transfers over. It's Frozen to get the kill. Yimfat's finally gone down, but it won't net success for Astralis just yet. BlameF has to go for this one.
BlameF steps up for the clutch. Just one round. That's all he's fighting for at this point, and it isn't going behind him.
Not a lot of utility for this defense. They've just shifted over, deployed a follow-up set so that Torji can remain aggressive towards scaffolding and find position.
Borup should be using his utility once that smoke fades for short. Device is going to have a crosshair on Torji. But regardless, the utility is waiting to go in from ladder room into short.
He can't play there with the barrel of the silencer either, so backs off towards the corner.
So they're just going to wait until Borup has utility ready. He's not going to commit to it. In fact, the call is cancelled for him to do that. And the smoke comes down again. A blanket of smoke covering offshore. And Xerxion's timing switches out to the rifle and runs away with the knife. Back to try and help this A defense. That opens up that mid gap here for Astralis.
Yeah, but there's two players in middle. They don't have a lot of resources to actually attack in towards A. Time is running out, 20 seconds, but no one's aware. Here's the flank from Borup. They line up. Oh, the spray is messy. Not nearly as impactful as he would have liked. And Borup, there's not enough time for him to slow play this. Astralis is in trouble.
Oh, Stair goes down at short. 9 seconds. You've got to get the bomb down soon. You've got to start planting. And it's the combo you want in the clutch. Device and BlameF trying to keep them there. But here's the Chenren again. It's Yimfat coming out from elevator looking to get it done. But BlameF keeps it going. It's not over yet. Astralis return to having the AWP in their hands. And Device, oh, he's looking forward. He's got a bit of info. Cannot see his opponent, and he's crossed on over. Device hasn't detected it, and Frozen's managed to get across the top hole, and Device's timing just doesn't work for him there at all.
Actually, it worked for him perfectly. You could see he just turned his attention back as the smoke faded, realizes the smoke was going to give him cover. Oh, there's the tag. There's the tag. Very low, finishes it off. Follow-up peek is his as well.
And that's what you like. That's what you want from Device. The second kill coming in, but Yimfat and Xerxion, they can turn it right back as well. 1 minute left and Xerxion's pushed down B. So if Astralis try and come back here as a late round play into the B bomb site, it will be completely caught. And if it isn't the case and they commit to A, well, Xerxion has the flank again. Device is worried about it, considering that flank.
They can't slow down anymore. They don't have anyone they can leave to watch the flank because they know now with B being cleared out, MOUZ know they're headed towards this A bomb site. They need to get in and do this quickly.
Xerxion up behind him. Smokes come down. This is the execute in from Astralis, and both kills through the smoke from Borup. You can't be bad to that.
How aggressive does Stair want to be? If you know he evacuated back up, do you want to jump up and go for it immediately? Everyone from Astralis is here. Smoke will delay things as well. That denies access for Stair. He can stand inside the smoke, but a lot of time he's got to sit waiting. Defense has fallen back to a more retake scenario. Frozen dedicated, but everyone else. Oh, Shui's gonna swing in. Also goes down to Buzz. And Torji, all of a sudden, the flick over to superficial damage. And over the top, the AK bullets ring in.
And it's not worked out. It's not worked out here for MOUZ at all. Not so clean from Frozen and Shui, really. You know, it looked like they could have got a couple of kills there, but...
Well, I was just saying, they moved into retake. They had some Molotovs and utility to delay, but like a couple of them shuffled back. Frozen stayed, then Shui went over, dedicated, wanted to get one more kill on the passageway in. And MOUZ's defense is struggling to put a round on the board as well. 7-12.
The first two maps of the series were a tale of defensive sides. Now it's a tale of T-side success.
Yeah. These late round hits towards the A bomb site when the defense is running out of nades and utility.
Over these last few rounds. Under a minute left in this round now.
And Sarah's pressuring this solo. He's shown his position.
Well, it's going to be a hard fight to win. It's up against Frozen.
Astralis is coming back to him as well. I thought maybe he could turn into a little bit of a fake, a little bit of pressure while they attack elsewhere on the map, but they're coming to A, and MOUZ know it.
Is this the time where MOUZ finally put that 13th on the board? Stare rounding the corner. Frozen trying to get involved in that early fight, but Borup again bulldozering his way through this. But Shui and Torzi have had enough, and the Hungarian sniper tries, but Device shows him how it's done. A double comes in from Device. 1 bullet, 2 kills, and Yimfat alone. The young Finn left to try and clutch this in a 1v2, and he's got it into that 1v1 up against BlameF. He's looking for it, dancing around the boxes, and Yimfat does it!